Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Sunny. Welcome back to episode 20 of my podcast, Sunny's Geeky Grove. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Today, we are going to be discussing in a spoiler-free way, because I don't want to be that person, Stranger Things. So, if you have never heard of Stranger Things, it is a Netflix original television show. It came out in 2016. It has a phenomenal cast of young actors, some really great older actors as well. And it is a sci-fi horror type show from the Duffer Brothers. And it is set in the early to mid 80s. And it's fantastic. Like I said, I will not be spoiling anything, not giving away anything from seasons 1, 2, or 3, so you can continue to listen to me gush about it without fear of that. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and get some housekeeping out of the way. If you are new here, please click that subscribe button. If you would like to be notified, ring the bell. Let's give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And if you disliked it, you can go ahead and also give a thumbs up. Because you know what? It makes sense. It makes the most sense ever. Okay. So, what is Stranger Things? So, it is set in Hawkins, Indiana during the early to mid 80s, 1980s, obviously in the Midwest, and we have a cast of young kids. They are our protagonists, our main characters, and they star the amazing Millie Bobby Brown, Noah Schnapp, wow, yeah, that's how you pronounce it, sorry, Finn Wolfhard, and Gaten Matazzaro, Caleb McLaughlin, just a lot of really great people. They're all in season 1. Natalia Dyer and Charlie Heaton are also in season 1. Same with Joe Carey, who plays Steve the Hare Harrington. Not gonna pick favorites, but gonna pick favorites. He is fantastic. He is a really great actor, and his character development is just phenomenal. There's also David Harbour and Winona Ryder. As far as the adults, they're our main adult characters. And essentially, with season 1, our plot centers around Will Byers. He disappears. And his mom, played by Winona Ryder, and the police chief, played by David Harbour, and his friends must confront terrifying forces in order to get him back. So it's essentially, there are monsters, creatures, very scary creatures, and Will has gone missing. Where is he? Is he dead? Is he alive? Other people in the town start going missing. There are deaths in the show. It's got suspense and, a mystery. So it has a lot of notes that I feel like really hit with lots of different people. IMDb has it listed as action, adventure, and crime as its main 3 genres, where I would also throw in it has horror elements as well, the science fiction elements, and you could even go so far as saying supernatural type elements with the monsters. It really does have a lot in there that could really appeal to a wide variety of viewers, which is really great because you don't want to pigeonhole a show too much so that it doesn't, have that wide, broad appeal. And it really does seem to have that broad appeal because already, season 3 came out 5 days ago as of recording this podcast. It came out July 4th, 2019, and already 40.1 million unique Netflix accounts have binge watched the show, have watched at least, I believe they said at least one episode. I would assume that is accurate. So one entire episode, which is just phenomenal. And they didn't release demographics on that, but, you know, I mean, come on, that is awesome. I'm so happy. It's one of those shows that really resonates with me because it's, you know, it has those pop culture references. It has the character developments, and it doesn't focus only on one specific set of people during each of the 3 seasons. You kind of get more insight on different characters, and more characters get different screen time. Other characters start to take a back seat. It really does allow each of their actors and characters to really shine and resonate with the viewers, because, you know, in season 1, it's like, oh, why isn't this character, you know, doing more? This character does only a few things, and then that's it. Why are they even here? And then season 2, it's like, oh, that's why they're here. That's why they're here. All right, I see you, writers. I see you. And I respect you. And I love you. Because yes. There have been a lot of critiques on season 3. Obviously, I'm not going to go into that. I'm not going to spoil anything. But there are some characters that people feel have been underutilized in this season, which I think it's been a common thread that in all of the seasons, you know, some characters are just taking a back seat, like I've said before. And I think that it's a way that, you know, when you have such a large ensemble cast, you can't have everybody getting an A plot or even a B plot, or hell, even a C plot in every episode. Sometimes they are just there because they are part of the world. They're not necessarily going to be important to that current plot. And I think that the show really does focus on the characters that are the most important to focus on. And then the supporting characters within that really just do what they're supposed to do. So they support the main character, they help drive the plot, and they do their best to, you know, make the main character of that particular scene or episode shine. And I think that the writing in this entire show really focuses on the fact that there are people and characters that need to have more of a focus and more of the lead of the episode, whereas other characters can kind of fall back. And that is something that has been done very successfully on this show. There's also the fact that they have really, really strong actors. Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11, arguably the main character of the show in my eyes. She has just proven her acting prowess with each subsequent episode even. She always seems to improve her acting, whether that's, you know, her line delivery or her facial expressions, the way that she commands or shrinks in a scene and taking up, you know, areas of the frame, the way that she moves in her costumes, all of those different things. She's really proving how strong and, you know, impactful she is as an actress. Also, we need to talk about Noah Schnapp, who plays Will Byers. This kid, you know, obviously he's the one that goes missing, but he has scenes in which you can feel his terror, his fear, his, you know, need to either be, I guess that's kind of a spoiler, but maybe it's a flashback. We don't know. You don't know. Maybe he is, you know, anyway, he is just phenomenal. He's just arguably the two most talented actors, in my opinion, on this show are Noah and Millie. And I think that they, when their characters are utilized, they're pretty great. Obviously, David Harbour as Sheriff Hopper, Police Chief Hopper, whatever. He is amazing. He is funny, and he, along with some of the other boys in the group, really do add comedic relief. And it's really hard to not talk about things because they could be a spoiler. And I don't know what you consider a spoiler. So, Joe Carey is basically Ben Schwartz doppelganger. And if you don't know who Ben Schwartz is, he is Jean-Ralphio Saperstein from Parks and Recreation. Obviously, he's done other stuff. I just learned the other day that he did the voice, along with Bill Hader, of BB-8 in Star Wars, that new one that they did that I haven't seen. Yeah, at me. I don't care. But Joe Carey is like his, doppelganger, just younger. And he plays Steve Harrington, who has such growth and character development in his season that it's so amazing whenever he's on scene. I swear, when I first saw him, I hated him. And as he progressed, I loved him more and more. His interactions with the kids, just super great, super wonderful. He's just one of my favorite characters. Probably my favorite character. I hate to say that, but I'm pretty sure he's my favorite character. Yeah. Hopper would be probably my second favorite, tied with Dustin. So yeah. I really do think that if you enjoy 80s nostalgia, pop references, pop culture references, obviously, really strong writing, really strong acting, amazing cinematography and scoring, the music in these episodes, just the theme song alone is amazing, and it really sets the mood. That, super energetic synth music or synth music intensifies. It's so good, and they just really nail the time frame, the aesthetics. They crush it. If you are somebody who really enjoys that type of homage to, certain decades, certain styles, and all of that, I think you will really enjoy it. They have plenty of Easter eggs, Jurassic Park and Stephen King and other horror movies of the time, things like that. And plus, it's just fun to see, what you can catch while you're watching and see if somebody else caught it too. Go to the subreddit and see if somebody else found that Easter egg. Oh my god. But I do strongly recommend it. All 3 seasons are out on Netflix right now. We don't have solid confirmation, but pretty damn sure season 4 is going to be a go. I think that it's one of those type of shows where 1, maybe 2 more seasons and it's probably done. But I think right now they've got some really good potential story arcs that they can do, and it would be a lot of fun to see where they can take it and how they're going to make all that happen. But that is where I'm going to leave you today. I don't want to get into any more because I don't want to accidentally spoil anything. It's really hard for me to not talk about Steve or Dustin or the new character introduced in season 3 because, boy, oh my god. It's really hard. So, if you disagree with any of my points, leave a comment down below, but don't forget to like this video, because honestly, why wouldn't you? Disagree, but give a thumbs up, that's just proper etiquette, right? No, okay. Again, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're still wavering, if this is like your 3rd or 4th or 5th or 20th video and you're like, I still haven't subscribed, why not? Just go ahead. It's free. It's free. And I show up in your little subscription thing on the app, or if you ring the bell, you get push bell notifications and emails, and, you know, it's just some good stuff right there. Real good. But as always, my name is Sunny. You've been amazing, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
#justice for Ethel.
Close enough, Cheryl.